No, it's not. Hold on. Hello everybody. Hello everybody, Markiplier. I'm just crafting right now. I'm trying to make sure that I get crafts that I can actually physically do right now because I'm in a weird in-between with my crafters. Today what we're doing is we're literally just crafting all day. Hi, Sticks. Nice to see you, bud. But yeah, I am literally just... I'm going to be sitting here in this one spot, and I'm going to be doing the same thing. It's pretty boring. Not going to lie to you. But, I'm here to exist and to hang out, because let's be honest, I was going to do this anyways. Please don't break. Motherfucker. But yeah, I'm at a weird part in leveling my crafters right now. I'm level 90 on all of my crafters, which is wonderful. We love level 90. The problem is, my next set of gear is for level 91. None of my crafters can actually wear it, so I'm wearing my level 80 gear right now. And I am desperately trying to do level 90 content with level 80 gear. This isn't what I want. None of this is what I want. There is one specific one that I know works for this class. And I want that one. But it's a, what is it called? It's one of the collectible ones. Let's see, alloy rivets. Ah, here it is, mining tools. This is the one that works. I've just been following like a little guide, so I have a crafting macro that I literally just comped off it. What are you doing? Why do you keep summoning him and making him go away? Stop, what are you doing? Stop doing that. What's this guy's function? I like how I start streaming immediately somebody starts making noise. Nah, he's chilling. But yeah, that's where I'm currently at in my what's it called? In my difficult crafting. You know what the fuck I mean. I can't words today. Quite a bit has happened actually recently. I see. Basically, what's been happening recently is I've been dealing with a lot of dental care type stuff. My teeth are basically just fucking killing me, and I'm having to go and do a lot of like dentistry work and stuff. So I haven't really had the capacity to talk, / haven't really wanted to talk, because it just ends up hurting. I've started feeling pretty good, though. I started taking antibiotics and stuff, because I had, like, an infection as well in my mouth, which is great. And, that alongside just a fuck ton of ibuprofen, yeah, I'm starting to feel quite better. So, hopefully you'll see more streams. But today I just figured I would do this one because, I'm just fucking... I don't have anything going on, really. You know what I mean? You can probably read down here. We're watching Demon Slayer movie. And that's pretty chill and all. I'm glad I fixed that alert. Holy... I don't have to work at the ball crushing factory where I get my balls crushed. I don't know if you're making a joke or if you have ball issues. Yeah, you know what? You know, my outlook on life has gotten a lot better now that I don't have to think about having ball pain. Yeah. Man. My outlook on life just changed in like 3 seconds. It's crazy. Oh god, that's funny. Fuck, I don't even remember what I was talking about. That completely encapsulated my mind. I don't have anything left in me. I don't know. That was basically the extent of my conversation. Was that yeah? I've just been doing a lot of dental stuff. That's kind of where I've been. I want to play more stuff, but as of right now, I don't really have that much energy. I don't know if I've talked about it before or not in like an actual stream. Obviously, it's like on my Discord and stuff, but I have depression, but I have a very specific kind of depression. I have what is considered atypical depression, which you don't usually see people with atypical depression. And the reason why is because it's usually misdiagnosed as bipolar disorder. I need to stop watching stream. It makes me want to play so many different games. Man, I love playing just random ass games. It's genuinely my favorite thing to just play literally anything under the sun. Oh yeah. So the difference between like quote unquote normal depression and the depression that I have, I think I have bipolar depression. That's fucking funny. Fuck. Stick, stop being interested. The difference in the depression. So like normal depression, you'll have like lethargy, constant sad mood, etc., etc. With atypical depression, what you're more likely to see is you'll have somebody who has like normal moods, and then just all of a sudden they'll just like fall off the face of the earth. They'll like crash out just randomly. So yeah, I'll literally be fine, and I'll be hanging out, and then all of a sudden I'm like, man, I'm really fucking sad. I don't want to do anything. Everybody get away from me. Which, that happens at very inopportune times. Oh, you do that? Well, I don't know. You might have atypical depression. It's very not diagnosed. It's almost never diagnosed because it's just kind of a weird diagnosis. The reason I am sure that I have it, I went to the ER at one point about it, and because my medicine just was doing literally nothing, I was like, I feel like absolute dog water, dude. So I talked to them a little bit about it, and they were like, okay, well, like, what are some of your issues? And yeah, of course I detail my issues, and one of the things that really was like a big deal, which obviously you're at an ER, they're not really worried about like explaining tiny little intricate details. People are dying in there, so like they're trying to get you in the door and out the door. I get it, you know what I mean? But just from everything that we had talked about, of course they just threw me on medicine and kicked me out the door. But they really did seem to get hung up on the fact that I don't necessarily have insomnia very often. Usually I have what I call hypersomnia, which I imagine that's the name for it. I've never actually looked up the term, but I just sleep too much. I actually, like, physically, I can sleep for like 12 hours plus. Like, so 14 hours, nothing. It doesn't mean anything to me. That's like a normal amount of sleep. 12 hours is like very normal. 8 hours, I'm still tired. I'm still so tired. And yeah, that I thought that maybe that was just like my like, oh, you're not drinking enough water, dumbass. No, my brain's just messed up. And the reason I know my brain is messed up now is because they put me on this new medicine, and now I sleep 8 hours and no more. As a matter of fact, sometimes I can't even sleep 8 hours. Sometimes like 7 is like ding, and my brain wakes up and I can't sleep anymore. So I know when my medicine isn't working because I start sleeping way more. But that's how they figured out that I had atypical depression. What did you say? I haven't really been talking in the Discord server, partially because of that. I see. I just think I'm more bipolar depression because I definitely have a lot more of the mood swings. Sorry. I definitely have a lot of mood swings. Some things just randomly set me off, and I feel like I get a lot of random motivation to do random things. Yeah, that's understandable. I also get that way. Like, even with streaming itself, I really enjoy streaming. Like, I enjoy the process. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy playing games for people. But sometimes I will wake up and I'm like, why did I ever choose to stream ever? I don't want to do anything at all. I want to lay in bed and I want to wither. And you know what? On those days, I usually just don't end up streaming because the passion's not there. There's nothing there that I actually want out of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, brain. Oh shoot, I actually just realized something. Hold on. I can't mention it because I could totally have issues with some guys on the other side. Here, watch this. Hold on. I could totally be having some issues with some people on the other side of the pond if you catch my drift. I need to do this. I need to hit the Alt F4 on this real quick. Just give me a second. Hold on. Oh, come on, computer. Man. Oh, yeah. I need to fix my second computer for the streaming stuff. I am currently logging back into Final Fantasy just to give you an idea of what I'm doing. Anyways. Oh, come on. Incorrect ID/password. Chill out. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. I can play. Hooray. Okay, let me turn this back on. Which, does it bind? Yes it does. Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, it's completely gone. Bipolar depression, mood swings. Yeah. I don't usually have too many mood swings. I'm pretty stable in that capacity, but definitely there are just some times in life where I'll just be sitting in a room and literally like nothing is happening, but I'm like talking to too many people, and my brain starts freaking the fuck out, and I'm like, okay, I need to like go hide in a room for a little bit. There we go. Now I won't get in trouble with the people across the pond. Once again, if you catch my drift. Not that one. I need the minor tools. Yeah, there we go. Which this should be the last time I need to do it on this class. Actually, I might need 2 more. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of what I have to deal with on a daily basis. Today I didn't really feel like playing a whole lot. I didn't really feel like doing anything, honestly. Hell, I don't even really want to talk to people that much. But if I'm just sitting in a void talking to myself and I'm reading text, whatever, man. I guess that's fine. I also have music playing for myself, but not on stream. Just because I got a little fancy audio setup. I can do stuff like that. But yeah, it helps me out. It soothes me. It makes me feel comfortable. Obviously, it's stuff that I can't play on stream because it's like copywritten and stuff. But it is what it is, you know. I'm thinking a little bit more about mental disabilities. They suck, man. It really sucks. We hate mental disabilities. They make it hard to function as a human being. There's a certain aspect of life that I kind of don't like, and that is just like societal norms. Not necessarily because, like, oh, we live in a society. I don't fucking care about that. What bothers me is that the conformity of the society is so, like, concrete. God forbid that you be slightly different. You know what I mean? I can function as a normal human being. I can do things just like everybody else. But there's a lot of times where I, like, there's certain types of work and stuff that I just can't do. And just because mentally I will decline heavily. And society is willing to deem you worthy to be sacrificed to those things. Like, it doesn't care whether or not you need to pay your rent or you need to eat. All it cares about is that there's throughput. You know what I mean? And that's it's kind of a big issue whenever that throughput comes at the cost of your sanity. Which is something that I've been thinking about a lot recently. And God, that might be like crazy people talk. Maybe I'm the only guy in the room that's thinking stuff like that. But that's what I've been thinking of. I've had to do a lot of reflecting. Honestly, I haven't had to do a lot of reflecting. I like to reflect. I genuinely like just sitting down and speaking with myself all day. It's I've talked to a couple people, mainly Demos. I talked to Demos quite a bit about stuff like this, and I genuinely enjoy reflecting, but I do it so much to such a high degree, it could be considered like toxic, where like it's not good for me, except for the fact that I'm not using reflection as a way to like villainize myself, if that makes sense. Because a lot of people will reflect and say, well, why can't I be better? Or why can't I do this? Or why can't I do that? And I mean, even now you heard me talking about, oh, I can't do things. But I'm not using it as a, like, what is it called? As like a platform to excuse not doing anything at all. Because it's easy to want to go completely to the opposite direction and say, you know what? I hate everything that everybody does. I'm gonna do nothing at all, and I'm gonna sit in a room and not do anything for a bajillion years. Which, you know what? I did do that for a long time, and it did absolutely nothing for me in terms of my mental health, or in terms of my physical health, or anything of that nature. Honestly. And the only reason I really even get to have these experiences now, and that, like, I'm streaming and, like, things are going good, is because I have a medication that chemically alters my brain to allow me to do those things. I mean, if I don't have this medicine, all of that probably goes out the window. And you know what? At this point, I'm far enough in. I think if I didn't have medicine, I would still stream, but it would be... like, it's already hard for me to stream. It would be 1,000 times harder. You know what I mean? And that's already, like, a big pain point. So, a lot of what I do is, like, try to minimize the damage of my quote-unquote disability. The way that I see depression and mental disability, like even bipolar and stuff like that, I don't necessarily like to call them disabilities, in the sense that I don't think that you should believe you can't do things, regardless of your mental disability. So, like, people with Tourette's, if you want to be a public speaker and you have Tourette's, that you can just say, no, I'm disabled in that. I can't do that. And the truth is that's just not true. You can do it. You can do those things. The truth is that, yes, you will have to deal with having your tics and stuff while you're publicly speaking. But the fact remains that people are understanding and willing to move past that. And still, you can have a conversation that isn't about your disability at that point. Which I use, like, Tourette's specifically because it's such a physical disability. Because unlike depression and stuff like that, that kind of sort of culminates into like an overarching feature of your life. Whereas Tourette's, it's like right then and there. It's like you're talking to somebody and you can't control what comes out of your mouth. And I could definitely see somebody being very upset because they can't control what comes out of their mouth. But the truth is that it's going to happen whether you like it or not. And if you're willing to work with it, you can do a lot more than you think you can. Howdy, howdy. Hi, Neo. What's up? That's a nice name. I actually like that name, Neo. Neo Zect. It's very cool. Yeah, hey, what's going on, man? I'm just sitting here. I'm literally just yapping. I'm not doing anything, really. Just to give you idea of what we're doing here. I'm currently, I'm leveling up my jobs. My class jobs, crafters, and right now I'm trying to get level 91 on all of them, and I'm having some issues because my gear is level 81, and I don't want to buy more gear. You crafting? Yeah, I'm doing what's called cosmic exploration. I don't know how much about FF you know. Why no run dungeon right now? Listen, I love me some dungeons, don't get me wrong. But if I want to have a big boy house with big boy things so that I can have cool stuff, I probably want to have good crafters. Can I get a small loan of 1 million gil? If you look down here real quick, let me see. You may or may not see, I don't even have a mil gil myself. So, that's going to be a little hard. That being said, if I open up my inventory right here, these items right here are... Why is Terra... Oh, yeah, that is actually part of the craft. Why is that part of the craft? That's so weird. These are all for submarines. I'm going to make submarines, baby. Are you a crafter? I guess you could say so. I'm kind of a little bit of both. Personally, I really enjoy doing dungeons. That's like actually my favorite thing to do in this game is dungeons. But equally so, I like having gear and having items that I can actually use. So, what the... Why is this not good? Did I... Oh, I did level up! I didn't even realize! Whoopsies. Yeah, I need to switch to armor. Okay. Hold on. Crafters. Armor. There we go. Okay. Recommended is all good. Update that. And then we're going to have to find a different mission that's going to let me do what I need to do. I don't... This might actually... Well, will this work? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I like crafting. It's great. I enjoy crafting a lot. This is for 3 submarines. All of these items right here. It's funny that they just fit into like one category slot. Oh, I can't do that while I'm crafting. That's annoying. Oh, yeah, I got you. I have a Capri Sun here. I've been on a Capri Sun binge. I don't know why. So, here you go. Ah, yummy. Oh, that was actually really yummy. I'm doing that again. No, I don't mess with those classes. Yeah, I get it. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm definitely having issues again. Oh, that was another thing is I need to swap. I can swap all the gear at the end of it. Collectibles is going to be what I want to rock in this context. I don't think I can do that. Paladin all the way. You like Paladin? Yeah. I actually have another friend that really enjoys Paladin. Oh, come on. Give me... I'm looking for a collectible mission that only asks of 3 collectibles. Which, obviously, is that one? Average items? Standard heavy plating? No, that's not it. And I have to accept one and then abandon one so that it refreshes the page. Nope, those are shafts. Sheets required 2. I think that's gonna ask for 4. Yeah, that doesn't. 4 crafts. 2 of which are high quality ones that I may not be able to do. I'm gonna try out some other ones on this. Let me see here. Hold on just a moment while I figure this out. Yeah, let's try this one. Why not? See if I can actually get this ran. Who else running Paladin? There's a guy who is called John Dark Souls, and he's a good friend of mine. He likes playing Paladin a lot. You can tell here, Paladin is actually my least played class. Not that I hate it or anything. As a matter of fact, I actually think it's one of the more interesting ones. If I wasn't a warrior player, I'd probably play Paladin. And the only reason I actually leveled any of Dark Knight is because I felt bad having my last name be Black Blood and not have Dark Knight leveled up. John's a Paladin. I knew I liked that guy. Yeah, John likes playing Paladin. No, this broke. That's so annoying. Is he also a Lala? I actually don't know. I need to berate him to get on because here's the thing. He has a character. He's played a lot of the video game. Oh my, I think this is actually the craft I need. This might actually work properly. I have not gotten to play with him, thus I have not actually added him on Final Fantasy. I don't even know what his character looks like. I know that he plays Paladin because he constantly talks about it when we talk about Final Fantasy. But, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Yeah, I need to, like, I need to at Noodle and, like, tell him to fucking allow me to add John. He was trying to download the game, but he was having issues because he didn't want to not play Fishman. Pally's fun. Yeah, I like tanks that are self-sufficient, which is obviously why I like Warrior. The big appeal to me for Warrior is literally just one skill, and that is Raw Intuition. Level 56, baby. That's how much I like it. It turns into Bloodwetting eventually, if you do have it leveled up and you're like, what the fuck is a Raw Intuition? Yeah, Bloodwetting lets you heal. Like, it's a very tiny heal per weapon skill hit, not per weapon skill used. Meaning, if you use your AoE, it doesn't heal you for like, oh, 300 health one singular time. No, it heals you for each enemy that gets hit by it. So if you get 40,000 guys together and you turn on Bloodwetting and press Q, you are full health. Nearly die again, you press Q because it's on like it's active for 8 seconds, you're full health again. Literally don't need a healer at that point. So yeah, that's literally the only reason I play Warrior. But if Final Fantasy came out and they were like, you know what, Raw Intuition gone, decimated, turned to ashes, I would immediately start playing Paladin because Paladin can heal itself. Oh right, I'm literally 5 off of being able to finish it, which is slightly annoying, but it's fine. Oh, actually, I already have 3. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm going for here. I'm getting a little bit of XP for doing this, but I need to get all of these up. This is really just like the pain point I've been dealing with all day today, is trying to get the one mission that works. and try to spam it to get like 2 XP, and then I have to do that like 7 times to level up once. You know what else is really fun? Solo running Bahamut. I'm trying to think of the last time I even fought Bahamut. I imagine level synced, of course. Because I'm pretty sure Bahamut's like level 50, 60, something like that, yeah? I genuinely can't remember. Oh, hey, my wife is back. I'm gonna say hi to her real quick. Hold on. Okay, anyways, I'm back. She was out with her friend all day, and she came in to show me what she had got. She was very excited because she had gotten some little like runes, and they are apparently made out of bones, of which I don't know what kind of bones. It's so satisfying with my high level paladin. Oh yeah. Are you doing it unsynced and you like one tap it? I was recently farming Burden of the Father to get a bit of gil. To my knowledge, it is the best thing to run for synthesis. Hold on, I can actually show you. Let me do a little report see here. Yeah, so if I swap over to my warrior here, and then I do this, we can come over here. Where's the settings at again? There it is. Turn on unrestricted, keep level sync off. Then we go over to raids. Heaven Sword? Yes, Burden of the Father. You can run Burden of the Father by yourself. And you can, I've done this so many times. I actually even have my own hotbar for it. You do one of these, and you know what? I You can tell I do this a lot. I already have it all down. The rewards at the end of this, to my understanding at least, which who knows, there could be better ones nowadays. The rewards for finishing this, all of the items together, you can trade them in for gear and things of that nature. So there you go. Merry Christmas. These 3 chests right here, these can all be turned in for armor. It's like 190 armor or something. It sells for like 2,000 seals. Something along those lines. You can actually sell all of the gear to vendors slash... yeah, you can see how many I have right here. I haven't actually turned them in. It's like these, you sell these as vendor items because you can't actually turn them in. And then you turn in all of the armor sets. You sell the body pieces and legs because they technically sell for more gil than you would get for seals. Ultimately, you end up getting like 10k, I think, gil from one singular run. I don't know. I did the math a while back. To get 1 million gil doing that method, you need to run it 330 times. And you can see here, I have 61 Gordian shafts, which you only get 1 of these shafts per run. And you also can't turn them in for anything. I don't like it. It's aggravating. If I actually come over here and go into my Chocobo saddlebag, you'll see I have 615 of them. Yeah, it's so I've made 2 mil off of doing that in total. Not stimulating whatsoever, but it definitely does get you money when you need money. So yeah, that's what I usually do for money when I don't want to mess with people at all. Which was this the right class? Armorer? Yes. Okay. Just making sure. There we go. But yeah, a funny thing is, and of course I would know this, you can only do a certain amount of dungeons. I think it's per hour. It might be per day even. It's like 200 dungeons per day or per hour or whatever. Because I used to also run the vault. Because doing the first part of the vault where you just kind of run through it, if you play Blue Mage, you can actually like kill them and turn them into money, and they already drop money. And it's actually a pretty sizable amount of gil that you end up getting without having to mess with anything on the market board. You can only do that a certain amount of times, though. Either it's per day or per hour. It's been so long, I don't actually remember. But yeah, I used to do that a little bit as well. And that's, it's pretty goofy. I just really hate messing with the market board when I don't need to. That's the thing is, if I want gil, like right then and there, I just want the gil. Like if I need 40k to like buy a piece of gear or something off the market board. Now, it being like 300k or something, obviously that's a little bit different. I'm gonna think more long term. But for like 20k, dude, I just want the 20k. Just give me the 20k. So yeah, I would run the vault, or I would run funny shafts. Gotta get shafted, you know how it is. How far away? Oh my god, this is taking so long. Thankfully, though, once I get all of these to level 91, it's just a smooth sail to level 100, because I don't have to change anything about my classes. Actually, I do have one more materia I could... Well, not just for CP. It's not anything special. Yeah, I thought maybe it would, like, give me more control or something. I'm just trying to think of ways that I could make it so I could do more different kinds of things during this very aggravating period. My train of thought completely slipped. I'm defaulting back to brain empty, head small. I do have 4,000 more of these Cosmo credits. I might actually look through the credit exchange over here to find another item to sell. That's a shame. Hitting the big one on the poor. It might not matter at all, though. Yeah, it literally doesn't matter whatsoever. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. That does give me the gold version of it, though. If I come over here... I was trying to sell these boots. Yeah, which, of course, people are trying to whatever that's called, with mark down, whatever. Don't care. Anyways, cosmetic exchange, materia, items. This stuff is pretty good to sell. It's pretty decent. Is that all I'm gonna see here? Vacuum suit card, huh? I do like collecting things. I've got the bearing insult. Yeah, you know what? Give me the card. Just give me the card. Whatever. I don't care. Give me the card. Just use all of my credits when I get them. Once I get everything to level 100, I probably won't be seeing this place until the 110s show up. I don't know if they've actually said anything about the new expansion. I say it like as if, Oh, a new expansion's coming out. I would assume a new expansion's coming out. This is a very popular game, but I don't think there's been any word of it. I don't know how old Dawn Trail. I feel like Dawn Trail's kind of old now. It's been a minute. It hasn't been a year, has it? I don't think it's been a year since Dawn Trail came out. It's maybe been like 6 months, I imagine. I'm thinking a little bit more about what I was talking about beforehand with mental disabilities and such. I'm trying to think of where I was going with it. I don't even really remember. This is more just like flow of consciousness type talking. I'm just kind of going with whatever seems right. I will not be located. Dawn Trail came out over a year ago. Oh, so I was right. That's crazy. I didn't think that it had come out that long ago. But yeah, I don't know when the next one's gonna show up. I think that they do them on patterns, don't they? They usually try to like release them at the same time every year or some nonsense. I don't actually remember. 2.5 to 3 years per expansion? That's crazy. I will say, there's a part of me that doesn't want a new expansion to come out, because then everything will be 110. And that's such an unsatisfying number. 100 is just, it's perfect. We love 100. And you can get away with 99. Like RuneScape, because it makes it feel like extra extravagant. But 100 makes me feel a lot more satisfied. Oh wait, I actually don't need to do this one. I keep forgetting. I get literally nothing in return for doing that fourth one. I get like maybe 5% increase, something like that, for getting the gold star requirement. Even then, does it count it towards... Whatever, don't care. I'm gonna be going to the dentist this next Wednesday to have them look at stuff. So, obviously, I won't be here Wednesday. But, yeah, I'm gonna look at getting some stuff fixed. Hopefully, who knows? That's kind of what has been on my mind recently. It's kind of what I've been doing. I recently, talking about level 99 like RuneScape, I recently reopened my RuneScape account and looked through it a bit. I don't have a bond, which I usually do. The way that I usually function is I'll have a bond in my inventory from the very first time that I ever, like, I paid money, I grinded a lot of gold, and then I bought a bond, and I literally just sat on it. And if I wanted to play more, I would break the bond, so like just activate it, and then immediately I would go grind for another bond, and then I would have that in my inventory, so I could make sure 100% that I had playtime the next time I wanted to play. Because sometimes I would just play and play and play and play, and then I would be like, I don't know, I've played for like 4 days, I'm done with this, and I would just drop it completely and have like 10 more days of the bond, and then, you know, not have a bond the next time I got on, and then you have to pay money. For some reason, I don't know why, I didn't get a bond this time. I don't know what the function was. I don't know what happened. I looked, and I had, like, 3 or 4 mil, which at the time, to my understanding, was enough for a bond. I actually can't remember. I would have to go through really old Discord messages to find out how much I was paying for my bonds. Bonds are so much more expensive now. I just looked it up because I was curious, because like, oh, I'm gonna have to get another one. Like, anything I can do free to play? I don't know, man. They are, what, they're like 14 million gil now. I say gil. Gold. That is so much money. And then I also looked up how I used to make my gold, and it still works perfectly fine. The way that I used to make gold, whatever. I'm just gonna call it gil, just to make my brain feel better, so I stop mixing them up. I know it's gold for RuneScape, but anyways, the way that I used to make gil in RuneScape is I did thieving. You know, the thing that nobody wants to do because it's boring to click on something over and over and over and over. The evergreen nature of that, things being boring, nobody wants to do it. So I can still do thieving, and it still works very well. My go-to method for the longest time was to get blood shards. In the vampire town, there's like vampire barons, I think is what they're called. If you pickpocket them, there's like a 0.02% chance of dropping a blood shard. And at the time, a blood shard would get you like half a bond. Nowadays, it gets you half a bond. Yeah, one blood shard is worth, like, I want to say 8 million? Like 7 or 8 million, gil, I guess I'll call it. But, if you wear the thieving set, it doubles everything that you get, and you actually double the blood shard. And all of a sudden, you get a bond whenever you get one of those. So, if you go pickpocket this one specific NPC, there's a 0.02% chance that you get membership. And I thought that was really funny. So, yeah, that's how I did it. That's how I always played. It usually took me about 6 to 9 hours of pickpocketing the same person over and over and over. Like using, I think I used prayer potions. I don't know, man. It was crazy. I had a really optimized setup to not have to go back for as long as humanly possible. And then at the very end of it, you, of course, like teleport back to the Grand Exchange or Lumbridge or whatever, and you refill, get everything you need again, and then go again. And it would genuinely take me, like, I want to say like 2 hours to run out of stuff. I think my crafter is level 89, I think? Something like that, like 87, 89. Did I say crafter? I was looking at my stuff. I meant thief. My thieving was level 87, 89. But I know that RuneScape's leveling is hyperbolic, meaning level 1 to level 2 is like, oh, it's like 2 XP. And then level 98 to level 99, the amount of XP required to get to level 99 is basically the exact same amount of XP to get from level 1 to 98. So, yeah, you're not 99 things unless it is absolutely by design that you're doing it. Because it's going to take you a very, very long time to get 99. Once you get it, though, it's very cool. That being said, I say that not knowing what having a 99 feels like, because I've never 99'd anything in that game. I think thieving's the closest I've ever gotten, which is, like I said, 87, 89, something like that. Why am I getting messaged? Oh, I see. Our cats are attacking my wife. Yeah, that's really That's really all I've got on my mind. I can't believe how long this takes. It's kind of crazy. Which, I mean, obviously, whenever you're just sitting here in dead silence, makes it go by a little bit faster. I was actually watching memes as well as doing this. That being said, I don't know if I could get away with doing that on stream. I like to watch Jimmy here. He's very chill. We love Jimmy here. What other things do we have going on in this? Yeah, how do you get level? Oh my, I did not realize that I was going that crazy on me. I don't know how you get level 3s. You probably, well, I don't know. Hold on. This is actually finished. Report. I've only got like 1 or 2 more of those I need to do. It's probably from these, yeah? Yeah, level 3. So you literally have to be level 90 to start getting level 3 XP? I don't know what to call that. I was trying to see what the miners thing looks like. Oh, this is just like one of their default ones, I feel like. I feel like I've seen this before. Maybe I'm crazy. Because I feel like most of these are like new models made specifically for this. That being said, it's not like I go around buying a bunch of gear anyways. The only crafter slash gatherer I finished was miner. It's the only one I actually know anything about. I do plan to actually finish up these other ones too. I really want to finish all of these. I want to get all of them to level 99, including culinary. Culinary just got put on the back burner because it doesn't really help any of these other classes. And the faster I get these to level 100, the easier it will be to craft things to get gil to level my culinary. So it's just kind of, it's not worth the amount of time spent to get it to level 100 versus how much gil it will actually present to me in the short term. That being said, there are some really good foods that you can get, but I know a lot of it also, like Culinarian obviously wants inputs from other classes as well. So if it's just kind of a dead-end class. I think that's what I'm trying to convey here. Because like alchemy will work with weavers, will work with the leather workers, will work with goldsmithers, but you're never going to need like a culinarian recipe for alchemy. And of course, I'm sure there's like 2 recipes in existence that's actually the culinarian. But my point still stands. It's basically non-existent. Whereas, like, Leatherworker definitely wants things from Weaver, and, like, Goldsmithing, and, like, Alchemist, but it never wants anything from Culinarian. So, it's kind of an output and never an input class, if that makes sense. I think, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I definitely have 1 more go. Which, this could potentially be 2 more if I'm very unlucky. That would suck. Some of this. Nope. Which usually I don't have to worry about stuff like this. Usually I don't have to do this where I like swap between them a million times. Usually I can just do all of them. There's like 1 or 2 that I usually can't do. Like this. These 2 I can do them. I didn't actually read that last one. That bottom one could have definitely been what I needed. That's fine. Here it is. My favorite part about doing that is how you get stuff on your screen for like 30 minutes. I just noticed. Look at me and my guy. We're pretty, look kind of similar. I mean, wow, I wonder why. That's crazy, dude. Why would we look similar? It's almost like I have a character that I usually create in video games. Sorry if you hate the funny. I use it because it's the only one that I actually think of, because it's the one that plays for replies. Like if somebody ats me in game, it makes that noise, and it reminds me that hey, I need to look at the video game. Which that's for the end of this macro. I can actually oh, actually, no, I can't show you because I can't press escape while this menu is open for some unknown reason. I'm sure I could maybe, like, type in, like, /macro or some nonsense. But yeah, see, craft finish. Come on, let me see it. User macros. Yep. Yeah, these are the two that I've been using. I have one for 25 durability and one for literally everything else that you do in this, which is like 80 down to 40 durability. Oh yeah, these were just ones that I gotta be careful actually with those. I don't want to mess up my classes. All of my Conjurer hotbars are nothing, and then on this one, all of my Weaver hotbars are like what I put on all of my classes. So I try to copy them all over to the other ones with just one click, instead of having to like drag them over and over and over. It's actually super helpful. This whole macro menu is very cool as well. Oh, I forgot, dude. Here, I'm gonna do the thing. Yay, I know how to do it. If I open up one of these, it actually stops the crafting macro, so I have to not do that. But yeah, I have just a metric ass ton of these. And they all do, like, different stuff. So this one, Icon changes it to the Soul of the Bard. You have to have the item on you. So obviously I have the souls for all of these. GS change 15. What is that? I don't remember what GS... Oh, gear set. Obviously. It changes to the actual gear set that it is indicated here. So Paladin would be gear set 1. So if I find Paladin, gear set 1. Yeah. Wait 1 and then copy. Oh yeah. I added this as like a fail safe basically. That's this. That's the open menu, close menu. It's this one right here, the open menu one. It copies it onto this because I did not want to have to put it on every single class, so I just copied this on every single one of the gear sets. So if I've never swapped to that class, it'll have the menu. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of doing it, honestly. Good job, me. I've been wanting to play some other games. Demos recommended me a game called, what is it? Ubuzu? Yeah. Look. I have it downloaded. It is called Ubzu. Abzu. A-B-Z-U. Abzu. It's like it's a swimming game. You're like underwater, you're doing a bunch of stuff. There was one more as well that was captivating me and I wanted to play it on stream. Can't remember which one of them it is. Let me see here. I've got Guilty Gear. That would be kind of funny to play on stream, even though I'm not at all good at the video game. I do have Pathologic 2. I did want to play that. Oh yeah, I have Skate now. I forgot. I know that it's dog shit, but it's still funny. Lost in Vivo. I wanted to play this one, but I don't know how to make it function properly. I'll have to actually set it up, because it's like one of those really janky ones. So it makes it kind of hard to stream. Resident Evil Village. That was another one that I wanted to play, but that's kind of like an entire experience. That's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 streams, probably. Yeah, I don't remember what game it was. I don't remember who recommended me that game too. That I was like, oh yeah, I want to play that. I want to play that. It's probably Wine, honestly. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. It sucks. How long have I been live for? 1 whole hour. I've sat in this one spot for 1 hour in total. Actually, I say that. I've been streaming in this one spot for 1 hour total. I've been in... Oh, nice. Yeah, I did it. I've been in this spot for... I don't know. I woke up at 2 and then immediately got on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's almost 10 for me. That's 8 hours. I've been standing in this one spot for 8 hours. I had to get Weaver and Alchemist to 90. Maybe Leatherworker? I don't remember. I don't know. It was on my Discord. And now I'm having to get these all to 91. Goldsmith? What do we have for this? Collectibles 3. That might actually be what I need. I'm doing the Collectibles 3 one because that's the one that I can actually finish. Which, yeah, I think it is this one. Something grindstone? I can actually... Yeah, workers grindstone, grinding tools. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little tired. I've been getting really tired really early, I've noticed. Like, I've been getting tired at like 10, 11 now. Stop talking about it, I used to get tired at like 4 a.m. I've set up alarms on my phone. I don't have anywhere to be or anything to do necessarily, but that doesn't mean I should stay up until 4 a.m. So I actually managed to get myself all sorted, and now I actually wake up 2, go to bed at 2. That's my my usual timeline, 2 to 2, which I do 2 to 2 because if my medicine doesn't work, I'm going to sleep 12 hours, and I want to give myself the opportunity to get full sleep. Is that? Yeah, 2 of 3. Okay. Usually I wake up a little bit earlier than 2. Usually when I go to bed at 2, I wake up at like, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like 10 or 11. I'm trying to think. Why did I wake up at 2? Oh, I woke up at 2 today because I stayed up a little bit later than my alarm. To finish off one of my classes here, because I needed to finish one of, I think it was Leatherworker. I really do. I think it was. Because it was like it was 89, I think, and I was like, I don't want to leave it on 89. I want to have it be level 90 like everybody else. What the fuck? That one was called Grinding Tools, I think is what it said. I'll know whenever it says grinding. I don't like the term grinding. Come on, man. Give it to me. Why won't you give me it? What is this luck, dude? Please, I'm begging you. Thank you. Holy. That was some crazy bad luck. Talking about crazy bad luck. You guys didn't even see it. I was doing the lunar credits on the rolling thing where you get rewards. I think it's that person over there. I had a 50% chance to get the mount. You know, the mount that's worth like 300k. It genuinely was 50-50. It was that or a partition. Do you see a mount in my inventory? Because I don't. I'm so pissed, dude. Literally 50-50. I was like, oh great, I can just like get the mount right here. I'm not gonna even have to worry about. No. Bro, I fucking hate this game sometimes, man. You know, one thing I actually do need to do more is go to the funny, what is it called? The Golden Saucer. I need to, let's go gambling more in Final Fantasy. Because there's a lot of really interesting items and stuff of that nature that you can get from GP, I think is what it's called. Is this 3? No, okay, yeah. But I, like, never do my dailies. I just can't be bothered to do my dailies, man. I don't know. That's another thing. I've been playing Battle Cats. Maybe I'll have to stream that at some point. Please stop yawning me. Battle Cats would be very silly to play on stream. Oh, I want to play more Dark Soul. Dark Souls, hello, brain. Nobody tell fucking John Dark Soul, or else he's gonna make me play Dark Soul. No, I meant Dark Cloud. I want to play more Dark Cloud. I was at the funny forest. Man, I just need to... I need to get a few things. My setup is... like my desk and my consoles and my computers and my everything, I don't have enough room. I've min-maxed what I have, and I just need more physical space. I need something, man. I need like a dresser, or like shelves or something to put some of this stuff on so that I have more room. Because holy moly, dude. I've got my MG10XU, which is a audio interface, which is a... What is the word I'm looking for? How do I describe this to somebody who doesn't do this stuff? It's just knobby boys. It's for audio. You plug stuff into it, and it lets you hear it out of one output. So it's just a bunch of knobby boys. We love it. That thing is massive. It's like, take the size of a keyboard and do that, but like times 3. Actually, not a full keyboard. Think like a 75% keyboard. Yeah, that's about the right size. Yeah, like 3 75 keyboards next to each other. Yeah, that's how big it is. I have my microphone with a big ass stand to hold it. I've got my big ass mouse pad. Obviously, I have 2 monitors, because you're a psychopath if you only have 1 monitor. If you're watching this on 1 monitor, I'm judging you right now. And then I have actually a 3rd monitor now, and another keyboard, and another mouse, and another computer, because I wanted to set up the dual streaming, which I set up for Battlefield 6. Yeah. I had an issue with it, though. I went back and watched the VOD, just to get a good look at what was going on. For some reason, there was like a really high-pitched humming, buzzing noise on it. It was very aggravating. And I did research into it, because I was like, this was happening with like my old computer and stuff too. The problem is that the audio interface I use, it gives too much power to whatever I plug into it, and then I'm plugging that into the streaming computer. Excuse me, pardon me, get out of my face. I had to read, my brain wasn't processing. It gives what's called line in. I think line level, that's what it is. It gives line level power to whatever plug you're using analog-wise. And fun fact, computers are not built to deal with fucking line level amounts of power. So I need a very specific type of hardware called a... what is it called again? I said it the other day. It was very easy to come to my brain then, but now I can't think of it. Not articulator, man, I don't remember. Point is that it takes the line level and it actually lets you reduce the voltage, and it makes it quieter. So then I can actually make the audio that's coming in not like blast the computer. Attenuator, that's what it's called. An attenuator. Yeah, and then you can attenuate the line level down to something more reasonable. Oh hey, our free company just got rank 11. What does that consist of? Where is it? Entitlements. Nothing! Hooray! What is this? Action expansion rank 12? Oh, you know what that is? It doesn't even tell you. That's so annoying. I think it gives you... yeah, increased maximum number of inactive. I think you can only ever have 2 active, though. I have 5 seconds on my food. There we go. But yeah, once I get that attenuator, I'll start using that secondary computer to do all the funnies. It's kind of a pain in the butt to set up. Once I have it set up, though, properly, I will probably end up getting some sort of like software or hardware or something that will allow me to control that other computer. I need to control that computer from my main like gaming computer, because this is like my gaming computer, obviously. But I'm also streaming on this computer right now. I'm about to crash the fuck out. Why are you about to crash out? Hold on here. Sintel, don't say some out of pocket shit while I'm streaming. Ask why you better crash the fuck out. Let's see it. I'm sure it has to do with Shadowbringers. Omwai is doing Shadowbringers right now in Final Fantasy. And Shadowbringers does have some pretty big fucking areas. Is this 3? Ah, yeah, I don't need to do this last one here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh, no, there it is, there it is. Nice. Yeah, I just checked Discord. I saw. There's a fucking, he just sent his in-game text chat right here. There's an NPC for one of the quests that tell you to, quote, with the chat mode in /say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter, quote, please, Fio UI, I need you to summon your pixie friend at the designated location. And, I can actually see your problem, by the way. It's because you're typing Fio UI. The UI, the I in it is supposed to be capitalized, I think. I think that's your problem. It's either UI that's capitalized or it's an L. Like a lowercase L. Oh, that is funny, man. Yeah, and it shows that him, like, trying to fucking type it, like, 17 times. It's not working for him. Even though he's literally typing it in basically 1 for 1. It's literally just, like, one singular letter in there that I think might be capitalized. Here, I'm sure that you're watching my stream, and if not, I'll send this to you personally. So we got. Oh, did you do it? Let me see. Yeah, so this, and then versus what you said. Sorry I'm doing this all off stream. I'm not trying to fucking dox him. Yeah, it's some stupid ass shit. It's very fucking annoying. Oh, that's really funny. I've used both. I see. I don't know. Only thing I could recommend by that point is to look it up, because I can almost guarantee you if you're having issues with it, like 7,000 different people had issues with it. Yeah, let me message and say that. So the only thing I can think of is to look it up on Google. If you're having trouble with it, I'm sure 90,000 people had trouble with it and complained about it on Reddit. And I'm sure somebody will have the solution to it at that point. But yeah, can you tell how slow rolling this is? Holy shit, dude. I feel like I'm in purgatory right now. Last time I talked, oh, how long have we been streaming? I looked over. It's been 17 minutes. 17 minutes, dude. It's like nothing. It feels like an eternity. I've never actually just like sat down and talked with no gameplay. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. It's so painful. I stopped having things to talk about like 10 minutes ago. No, longer than that. Probably like 30 minutes ago, honestly. Ah, yes. You get to hear the Capri Sun beg for mercy while I... No, I'm not going to say it. I almost said what you think I was going to say, and I'm not going to do it. Diiax cat. And you know what? Boom, baby, I got another one right here. That's how fucked up I am right now. I just got him on retainer. Oh, I'm getting so lucky with these missions. Thank fuck. Yeah, let me see what he's saying. I just copied and pasted it and it worked. Not sure what was different, but whatever. Fuck ass mechanic. I like fuck ass mechanic. Yeah, that is a pretty fuck ass mechanic. It wouldn't bother me if it didn't care for you to type exactly what it typed. If it was like you mostly typed what it typed, it's like, yeah, good enough. You got like 80% of it correct. Which wouldn't be hard to implement as well. That'd be a pretty simple solution. I take the hasty touch off. I had that on there just because I was trying to do it by hand. And then I realized how stupid it was to try to do it by hand. So I fell onto this instead, where I'm just doing this one quest. What even is all of this anyways? This is just information? Okay. I've been actually thinking about making a new character on Final Fantasy where I only watch the cutscenes. Like, that's my function. I think I was talking to Omwai about this, which Omwai was like, why would you do that when you can just watch the cutscenes in-game? Which, I mean, like, yes, I could do that, but I want the movie experience from Final Fantasy. I want to like know what the entire story is about, front to back. Now, is it gonna be a good story? Probably not. I've never actually like sat down and completely watched all of the cutscenes. I'm a little skipper. I skip all the cutscenes. Oh, that makes Noodle so mad. But man, I got a life. I gotta do things, man. I gotta craft. I gotta get somewhere. I don't want to be in fucking... I don't want to be at level 50 when I could be level 100 by that point. And then, like, I'm stuck in the fuck-ass level 50 cutscenes where the voice acting's kind of wonky. Well, I could just be playing Endwalker. You know how it is. What if I move this like this? Get a little bit of a, yeah. Swap it up a little bit. Honestly, I kind of want to do this. Or no, this would actually kind of aggravate me. Yeah, we got this. Cause this would turn off. Yeah, and this is just free floating out in the middle of nothing. But it makes it really easy to abandon. I guess I could do it like this for now. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Who cares? I would do it like this, but then that covers me up, and that kind of aggravates me. Yeah, this sucks. I'm basically flat out of ideas in my brain. I'm going to continue doing this. However, I probably will finish off the stream for now. But next time I stream, I'll probably at least have some of these 100. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream tomorrow and I'll have only gotten 91 on all of these guys because it's taking way too long for literally no reason. I blame that on trying desperately to get just a normal score. Because I can't get the gold score, so I can't get the bonus. It's very aggravating. Yeah, but I figured I'd stream a little bit today. I felt like it. I'm wanting to stream, on average, more. Look, it doesn't... I can't even... I mean... I guess this is fine. Come on, give it to me. You know what? Here. For enduring the entire stream, I present to you one singular roll. Here's your lunar credits. Let's do it. Let's do a roll. What was my character? What is my character doing with his hands? Oh, nothing? Okay. You want a micro rover or a micro rover? But you can get a verdant partition. Whoa. These are both the exact same size. And I don't get a stellar opportunity on this one. So, yeah, sure. Why not? Look, I won't even skip the animation. We'll go through the whole thing. What do you think I'm going to get? I'm definitely not going to get a prismatic prism, a magic prism. Whoa. Wow, instead I got the... Actually, that's not bad. Getting the Craftsman Commander materia. That's not bad at all. I can actually meld that onto my stuff. But yeah, I guess that's all for the stream today. I'm obviously going to stay online on Final Fantasy, but that's all I've got for today. Thanks for coming and joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be streaming for you quite a bit more here very soon. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.